everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hope you guys having a good day, or hoping that you guys have better days ahead. This is Marlon here, and this is actually the national weather discussion for Thursday, November 6th, 2025. Right now, folks, well, of course, today's not a Minecraft day because I got a lot of things to do, and also I gotta prepare for a visitor who happens to be my bro. So that means I gotta pick him up at the airport tomorrow night, and then we'll see what happens going into the weekend. Alright, anyway, let's hold those announcements until the end of the stream. It will only last for about 1 hour, and then we're gonna conclude with the weather topic of the day, which we usually do. So, how would this format go for those of you who are new to this stream? Okay, we start off with me doing a little intro like I've been doing for the first few minutes. Then after that, I go ahead and show you guys Radar Omega right now, which you guys are seeing on the bottom left of your screen, the big part of the screen, where I talk about active weather alerts like you guys are seeing right now, and there are 2 winter storm warnings. We'll get to that in just a few minutes. High wind warnings, flood warnings, and nothing much at this moment, folks. No severe weather as of right now, but that could change. And then after that, we talk about the synoptic picture, like you guys are seeing right now. Then do region by region about the radar, and go to windy.com to talk about wind speed, wind direction, region by region, current temperatures as well. Then we talk about wind gusts, and humidity, where the humidity is, especially dry weather. Also, rainfall accumulation in the next 24 hours. Then after that, 24 hours of new snowfall. Then after that, we talk about 3 24-hour intervals, which equates to about 3-day forecast using the upper level maps of 500 millibars. Then after that, we talk about the tropics and the Atlantic, at least until the end of the month, in which after that it won't be much, except for talking a little bit more in depth about the jet stream, where the next winter storm would happen throughout the winter months. Then after that, it'll be me talking about just to go to the National Hurricane Center website to see if that tends to follow the trend that I've been looking at with different computer models, like the American, which is the GFS, the European model, and the Canadian model, and any other models that I can think of. But before we get to the 3-day forecast, I would sometimes discuss the fall foliage map in a time like this, and as well as the drought monitor, where the drought is and such. With the 3-day forecast, we do tomorrow mornings, tomorrow evenings, then day 2 morning, day 2 evening, and then 3-day morning and 3-day evening. And each then we would cover first temperature, dew point, then Cape, as well as go back to windy.com, where we would show precipitation and often cases, thunderstorms and winds as well. And finally, before we do the weather topic of the day, we would try to make sure that, or rather, we would see the 3-day snowfall accumulation throughout the country. It's quite different from the 24-hour one on windy.com. Alright, now let's get to work. Okay, so I did say 15 active weather alerts, which we've already discussed while I was discussing you guys about for the details that we usually do on weather discussions. For those who are new here, let's see what we got. Okay, so we got areas of high pressure dominating throughout parts of the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, and parts of the Southeast. And all of that is contributed to a cold front that's pushing through the southeast and offshore. There is a stationary front that's located in the southeast from Georgia all the way to Mississippi and Arkansas. Another stationary front, it's located in western Wisconsin to central Minnesota. A cold front that's attached to the low pressure center that is attached to a stationary front swinging through states like South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, Utah, Arizona, and Nevada. Then you have the occluded front that's located in North Dakota and then into Canada. And then you have an approaching cold front coming from offshore from the Pacific Ocean, about to make its move into the Pacific Northwest. And you do have a warm front that's there in Washington State near Seattle. And an occluded front is in position just offshore from British Columbia, right off of Vancouver Island to the west. And there is an area of low pressure, but it doesn't look like as though there is anything wet there. And now, without further ado, let's see what's going on region by region in terms of any precipitation whatsoever. Let me try to make myself comfortable, folks. Hold on a minute. Okay, so right now, much of the Northeast does look very nice outside, but of course, we'll talk about the winds in just a few moments. Just a few showers and clouds. Make that plenty of few clouds, just in pockets of which have been spotted in the past 3 hours in parts of New Jersey, the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. Elsewhere, not much. Area of high pressures dominating throughout the Mid-Atlantic, the Ohio Valley as well. I failed to mention about the Ohio Valley. Though not much precipitation is going on from North Carolina to Texas, but southwestern Louisiana, just a few clouds and showers. Offshore, some few thunderstorms. And in Florida, just south of the I-4 corridor, plenty of showers in the vicinity. Maybe a few chances of thunderstorms, especially right around the Palm Bay area. Key West is looking mostly dry for the past 3 hours, though. Thunderstorms are to the south of the Florida Keys. In the Midwest, it's all clear in the Ohio Valley, Kansas, Missouri. A few clouds and showers, but mainly clouds in Nebraska, South Dakota, Iowa, and parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, upper Michigan, and just a few clouds in the lower part of the state. In northern Minnesota, a few showers surrounding just outside of Duluth, outside of International Falls. North Dakota, right now it's all clear for now, and much of the showers and clouds have left. But you have another round of clouds and showers moving into northwestern North Dakota. And as for the warnings, 2 flood warnings, but however, this is not enough to be the cause of all this. Plenty of tides, issues with, let's see, just to be on the safe side, folks, I'm just gonna show you guys what's going on. Mostly it's just some flooding issues that have been very persistent for so many days, though. Mainly because of the rivers being continuously above flood stage. But it's inland, though. And west of Daytona Beach. Yeah, I mean, they didn't provide much detail, but that is something that I can address to you all. That this is that flood stage is still an issue for parts of Florida. Not much active weather alerts in the Midwest, but those in the northern Rockies, all the way to Cheyenne. Some high wind warnings near Shelby, Montana, and as well as in and around the Cheyenne area, Wyoming. Though in some places in Wyoming, some showers, but high up in the mountains, depending on the temperature profile, there have been some wintry precipitation in the form of snow and freezing rain or sleet, and probably some flurries in the mountainous parts of Montana, especially just in and around Missoula. Northern Idaho has experienced some snow showers, clouds up in the mountains. Otherwise, it'll be just valley rains. Not much is going on in the southern part of the state. Colorado in the northern half of the state, some few clouds and showers. Utah's all clear. Nevada, a few clouds coming in, but not in a major fashion, not affecting in the most populous parts of northern Nevada, like Reno, Carson City. Las Vegas is looking nice. New Mexico and Arizona looking nice as well. Much of California is also nice, but once you get to the northern part of California, like Eureka and Redding, there are some valley coastal rains and mountain snow moving in as a result of the atmospheric rivers. And then you go up north along the I-5 corridor, from places like Eugene all the way to Seattle and all the way to Bellingham. You all will experience a lot of heavy rains in the valleys and coastal areas. High up in the mountains, a lot of snow is piling up right now. And we do see flood warnings in effect just northwest of Olympia, northwest Olympia. It's all have to do with the flooding that's happening as we speak. There are 3 winter storm warnings just north of Seattle in Bellingham. As soon as you enter into Canada, into Vancouver, things are not looking good for folks over there, especially North Cascades National Park. In Spokane, just a few, plenty of valley rains, mountain snow approaching. Yakima also getting some rain, as well as some mountain snow as well. Maybe freezing rain or sleet possible. All right, let me change gears to windy.com. For windy.com, we do have plenty of winds, mostly offshore in the Canadian Maritimes. Right now, throughout much of the Northeast, it's quite light and variable in the Mid-Atlantic. But you go up north, there is plenty of winds coming from the west, but then they move quickly from 15 miles per hour to around up to 25 miles an hour in New England and just right around the Hudson Valley. And as soon as you get to Long Island, it's about up to 25 miles an hour, maybe close to 30 in some places. Well, we'll check the gusts in just a few moments. Then we go down south. Well, plenty of slow winds in the southeast. Winds coming from the northeast in North Carolina and South Carolina, but then they shift to the west, blowing up to 30 miles an hour in the Outer Banks, but inland towards the rest of North Carolina and South Carolina, they move up to 20 miles an hour. Tennessee and Alabama, Mississippi, winds shift to the northwest or to the north, moving up to 20 miles an hour. Florida, winds are coming from the east. They're blowing up to 20 miles an hour, maybe a little quicker, up to 25 in the Florida Keys. Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas, Oklahoma,